All right. Hello. How are you doing? Uh, this weird. This is just a tutorial just to quickly just point some things about animation and what you can do to get your animation done. And based on what I asked you to do, bouncing a ball, not bouncing ball, a ball jumping over a box. I decided to just come up with this tutorial. Now, the first thing you want to do when you are doing your animation basically is first of all set what you call your key positions. Now what key position does is basically lets you see the storytelling part of your animation. And what I mean by that is, for instance, a someone uh, let's say so let's just say more a man jumping over a log of wood, right? So the key poses are the action. So a man stand at the position, maybe before the log of wood, jumps over, which is the next key. The first key is the man standing. That is, for a man to jump, you have to be standing first. And the next key is when he jumps over, then finally when he lands. I don't know if you understand what I meant. So in this case now we have basically three keys. The key position is first where the ball is resting, and the next position is when it went over, and the last position is when it lands. So most of the time when you're doing animation, it's good to identify this key position so that once you pin them down, you have to just focus on making sure you have a smooth movement, or remember how detailed you want to be. Of course, I see so many things you have to learn, but as time goes on, I'll give you resources. I won't have much time to put you through everything step by step, because there are so many resources out there that you can use that have already been provided for you. You understand? So before wasting too much of time, let me just go ahead and just go about laying out the key. So this is the first key which we have already. Uh, Let me see if it makes sense. Let me just uh, pick pen. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I just try to. Oh, I didn't change the color. Oh, it's not selecting. Okay. So mind my unprofessionalism. I'm not really used to it. So as much as possible, I will advise you as quickly as you can get this tablet. Is very useful. Is what you will need every time. So I'll come here, copy, paste. So we have this. So I'll select this dude, move it here. So when one jumps over, right? You know, so of course you can do so many that is, but let's just go ahead. So this becomes our two key position two, right? Then some copy and paste. Now most cases you is uh the number of frames you want to use is very important. I'm not sure. I don't know if you understand what you mean by frame rate. Uh, I know if you understand what you mean by frames, right? So that's the number of time it takes for the animation to happen. So default frame rate is 24 frames per second. That is 24 drawings in 1 second. So imagine it like count 1 second. That means 24 drawings is showing. So you have to know the frame rate. By default, the frame rate for I don't let me go too much into detail. I know just take I'll give you some resources. It'll take time and read. Please YouTube as much as possible. Go online, go and check for more resources. So here now I have the keys here, right? So what I need to do now, okay, this one is 3. I didn't update this. This is 3. Let me just play it and see. So you can see it's just blinking. Alright, so what we now want to start doing now, I want to start adding extra drawing. So the next drawing you start drawing now is what I call the breakdown. Breakdown is the action between two keys. So for instance, we have this guy, we have this guy. The breakdown is where the let's say the middle of the action. So like in this case now, here is where the breakdown will be. So I'll just go ahead and select this geode, click, copy, paste. So this is the center, right? The one at the middle. So this first one, this last one, this one at the middle here. So let me erase this guy. I'm not writing anything here. Oh, selection, then move it somewhere here. Now this is one of the issues we have with this particular software. There is no onion skin cannot be turned on for two sides. I believe you by default have onion skin turned on. I'm not sure, but if you don't have it on, you come here, you see onion skin. Because if you don't have it on, you won't be able to place precisely where the next ball will be. For this one is not even precise. I'm just trying to use idea and put places there. Just have it on. Another thing though that you can do again is you can create a kind of curve. Let me see. I should have done that earlier. So I've put a kind of curve so that you just be tracing the curve. Don't have to bother about trying to use your eyes and follow it. But let me just go ahead with what I've had so far. So we have this, this, this. Now I want to create one between these two guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, duplicate. So then I'll move this ball to here. The other thing about animation is it's not about how long your animation is. If you have a long animation that is wacky, uh, it doesn't make sense. People will prefer to watch a short animation that is good than a long animation that is terrible. Understand? So most of the time, try to take it little by little. Don't try and do like 1 minute. Try to say I want just do one animation first. Try with 5 seconds, 2 seconds, 3 seconds animation. A simple punch, someone sitting down, someone jumping, eye blink, I don't know, walking out of the door and closing it. All those small things first. When you start getting comfortable with those, then you know you move on from there. So here now, what I'm going to do now is, okay, since I have this to now, I want to add extra frames here. Understand? So what I will just go ahead and do is I will copy, duplicate this dude, select, then I will move up a little bit, and just make sure you check, is it okay? So I have that. Then again, between this guy and this guy, I want to have another. No, let me do between this one and this one. So what I'll do is I will duplicate this, then move it down. So I have this. Now let me do between this one and this. Copy, duplicate this, come here, then I'll move it down. Not sure. Okay. So again, this one and this. Copy, duplicate this, come here, move it down. I'm not sure that is okay, but okay. I think I'll just move it a bit more. Yeah. So then last one, copy, duplicate this, move it down here. So it's still a bit blicky, but it's better than what we had before. I know you can decide to keep going more to add more frames. There's so many things you can do to this, but I don't. I'm having not been using, having not used this software for a while. To go and do too much detail can be a little bit tasking. Okay, but what I will just do is, what I'll just add to this is uh some little finesse. So I'll make sure the ball squash and stretch while going out, so that don't just go up then when I die, then I'll stop. So what first now I want to do, let me duplicate this guy. Duplicate it one more time. Copy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select this guy, scale it, squash it, and stretch it. Move it down. Then look at this one again. Select, squash it, move it down. Then go to this next particular one. What I'll do is copy. No, I think I'll just use. Let me do just one more extra frame for this. This first one. Squash, stretch, rotate, a bit. Same thing here. Squash. Now much more stressed and squashed. Then rotate, drag. So what I'll just do is I'll move this dude a little bit up, because I can't see the next frame. I can't really see it like that. Okay, I think I'll move this one up like this, and this one to up, and then I think I'll just keep moving them up, because see, this was about to bounce on the wood. So there's so many things. Let me just do this. So you can see that. So if I so want to, I can still go ahead and do more stuff here, but squash. If I want, you can decide to just stretch this more, before it goes up, and then if I like, I can say I'll leave this due to another stretch, rotate. No, the animation is more about making something interesting, obviously. So if what you have to do is not realistic, because what I'm doing now is not realistic, but gives it some form of interest, then come on, it's about entertainment. You want to entertain people, so just go ahead and do it. So I'm just stretching the ball unnecessarily. Just give it kind of fluidity. Come on. Come on. What's going on? Oh, shit. Okay, I'm trying to see why. Oh, dear. Is it? Okay. Okay, I guess I've spent too much time already. But I believe you should, by now, you should understand what I'm going at. There's still a long way to go. Even for me, I will not lie. But, it's all about trying out how much you want to uh, learn. think I'll just stop here. Yeah, obviously it's kind of fast there, but you get the idea. It's more of practicing and how much longer for this. I hope been helpful, and see you later. Bye.